Doing pretty good. Just a nice little Saturday here. Super hot, so I'm trying to stay cool. What's up, Drew?
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. What about you?
What's up? You got a shirt on.
I know. I knew you were gonna say that. I did it. I did it for my people.
Yeah.
I wear shirts sometimes.
That's funny.
Yeah.
What are you up to?
Just catching up on work. The last couple few days have been crazy with us trying to finish selling our house. So we gotta take the last of our stuff out of there and driving back and forth. And it's about like a 370-mile round trip. So it pretty much takes up the whole.
Oh, wow.
I've been behind on emails and messages.
He's not 18, but he's ready.
That's pretty far.
Yeah.
370 miles.
Yeah.
So where do you live at now?
So I live about an hour south of Portland, which
Oh, really?
is about 3 hours west from where our house is that we're trying to
Oh, really?
sell. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Cool. Were you guys in Bend? Is that like?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. It's
Nice.
a nice area for sure.
Yeah, it's like all the pictures I see are super nice.
Yep. Exactly.
It's a lot different from Texas.
Yeah. It is a little bit different than Texas for sure. Yeah, that's where Amy and Kevin lived before they moved to Puerto Rico, and that's where we met them and got to know them pretty well.
That's not very useful
That's cool.
to me.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think Felipe said he was going to get on, but I mean, he can hop on. I speak of the devil. There he is.
Is it here?
I just talking about you.
To who?
These guys. I was saying like Felipe is a wonderful man. Like what a great dad. Such a great guy. Like compliments galore, dude.
God damn,
Yeah.
thank you. Shit, sorry I missed that.
Yeah, you're just 10 seconds too late, dude.
Please don't stop on my account.
Oh, you're here, so you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think this is the three of us or the four of us I thought for sure we're gonna be on from everyone else working or busy. So kudos to all you guys though, because well, everyone on this call at least. You guys, I see all your posts all the time, so that's awesome to see. Mike and Drew and Felipe all sharing your workouts and doing your workouts. So like I always say, if I see him, then other people are gonna see him. So that's huge. And people I think overthink coaching sometimes, and like Drew was saying how he fell off track for a while and is now getting back into it, which is awesome. But I think with coaching, people feel like when business goes like south or they're not getting enough people joining as coaches or as challengers, whatever, they stop working out themselves, which makes no sense to me, like okay, like I'm not making any money or I'm not helping people necessarily, but I'm just gonna stop working out and eat shit. It's like, no, that's you're doing it. I mean, yeah, if you want to build a business and make money, we all do, but we want to stay in good shape too, right? So why would we? If I talk to Mike, he's like, I can't afford challenge pack, and Drew's like, I don't want to coach, and Felipe's like, that's dumb. I'm like, okay, well, guess I'm not gonna work out anymore. Like, no, like because you never know. When you share, and Felipe said this a couple of calls ago or last call or whatever, like someone, some dude saw him and was like, thanks dude, you're like motivation for me working out, just by him sharing his own journey. So you never know who's going to see it. And it takes time to build that brand, like especially if you're not in the fitness industry necessarily, you start posting about workouts, people see it, like I don't think at all people that are unhealthy or overweight see somebody working out and don't think in the back of their mind like, I wish I could do that, or like I want to do that, but they never say anything. Zoe, hey, I'm on a professional call here, Zoe. Sorry guys, my 5-pound chihuahua is freaking out. But I mean, they all see that and they want to do that too. So that's why it's so vital for us to share so much, is maybe no one's beating down your door wanting to join your challenge groups, but they're seeing it. And a good thing too to kind of see how many people do follow you necessarily, is because when you do like, oh, I have a challenge group starting, or who wants to coach or whatever, you can post that on Facebook or Instagram and it's like crickets, like coaches will like it, or you get your mom will like it, and you're like, oh sweet. Well, that's why I do so much of Gary V's jab stuff with like my lip syncs and random weird stuff, is I freaking posted a status about what's a movie that always comes on TV that you always watch no matter what. And there's like 75 people commented. Like, because they're following me and they don't have to do anything. They just write their favorite movie in. But it also goes to let me know who's seeing my stuff. I'm like,
I'm probably gonna steal that.
yeah, dude. It's like
Yeah.
I do that stuff all the time, because like I've said before, I really want to get into like the motivational speaking and the positivity and all that type of stuff. So I'll do statuses kind of like that, and it gets people engaging in it, and then you can right hook people. Like Drew's been liking a lot of my crap lately. I'm gonna post about a challenge group, and if that bastard likes it again, I message him and invited him to a challenge group because he didn't see my stuff. So just being consistent with posting your workouts, obviously, but posting in general to let people see it, because I think the biggest disconnect, and it's harder for people that have kids or full-time jobs, totally get that, to post a lot. But when you do that and people are constantly seeing like funny stuff and family stuff and wife and kids and workout and life and business and sports and workout, like all the time, then they're more apt to like listen to you when you do have something to share about or talk about, which is awesome, so. But consistency in posting, obviously. What's up, Ben? Can you hear us?
Yes.
Sweet, cool. Well, nice to meet you. I knew newer to the group, but yeah.
Hey!
Hello.
Hi!
Oh, look at that. Funny.
Yeah, I'm watching the kid.
Nice. Multitasking. That's dad life right there. Did you guys have anything to add on top of that? Because I guess for Mike and Ben, Felipe and Drew have been on a few of these calls. There's no real structure to it. It's not like we have a set plan. Sometimes we talk business, sometimes we just talk about whatever. But it's a good chance as fellow dudes, we can say things a little bit different than when we're talking to women and stuff. And we talk a different way as guys, obviously. But if you have anything like you're struggling with, or like questions about business, or you just want to talk about the team or whatever, totally open floor. If you guys have questions, just have anything to say.
Yeah, just to go on to what you were talking about with Gary Vay, jab. We had our team call last night for our team, and that was basically our subject matter right there. It's definitely working now for us. It's something that we've struggled with. Again, you look at our social media, and it's it's workout, it's clean eating, it's meals, it's all this other things. But again, we're not jabbing the right things. The right things would be, they want to see you guys be more human. They want to see us be more connected. So things that have been working for us is just going to the grocery store and just posting that, and just a picture, taking the kids to school, and just a picture of that. Just small little jabs. Those are the jabs. And I have been getting 30, 40, 50 likes, as to where before I was posting about my workouts and posting about food and posting about challenge groups, and you get like 6, 7, 8, maybe 12, whatever. I'm telling you, now that I'm jabbing, I haven't really landed very many right hooks because I'm so into just jabbing right now. And I have, Drew, you commented on my family photo that I put up the other day, 115 likes on that picture.
That was a good picture.
Dude, it was just a jab, though.
Yeah.
That's all it was. And that's something. The other day I took my kids to Target and had them sit on a Pokeball. Look, it caught me a Pokemon. 60 likes. Dude, boom. 60 likes on that picture. You know what I mean? And that's what he's talking about is, it's that video that Kevin re-put, I put it up there a couple days before he put it up, and then put it up again, is, what every young man should know or whatever. It's document over, create and stuff like that. Stop planning, stop strategizing, stop, worrying, stop doing these things. And that's what we've been doing. That's what me and my wife have been like, all right, we need to come up with a team name. We gotta think about, how, our next parody, basically. We're like, oh, we gotta do our next parody. What song do you want to do? This is what we've struggled with, and it's planning and strategizing. And now it's jab, 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 jab. And it's just little stupid shit. Woke up this morning, took a picture of my wife, 40 likes. 40 likes on that picture of me laying in bed with my wife this morning. Dude, I'm telling you, just little making dinner with the family. Anything throughout your whole day. On the team call Thursday night, you should be posting 7 to 24 times a day or whatever they said. I think 24 times, definitely they're talking about across all media platforms. They're talking about Instagram moments. They're talking about Snapchats. If you're getting 7 or 8 Snapchats a day, that counts towards your 24. You know what I mean? Then you get about 5 on Facebook, and then you get another 5 on Instagram. So that's what they mean by having those many posts. I was like, man, 24 posts on Facebook, that's a lot. Or, Instagram to Facebook. And then it's like, no, it's stories. So by getting on your Snapchat and posting, 6 or 7, throughout your day, hey, this is me. I posted one going to work. And, dude, I got like 34 likes on a picture of me going to work. Just jabbing the hell out of everything right now. I'm telling you, this new strategy is working way better than anything. I'm getting people who I've never seen like my post.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting more responses, more comments from people. It's just saying, oh, and that was something that it was on the Set Your Soul on Fire Success Club video with Joel Freeman. If you guys watch that one right there, Joel Freeman says, ask these people questions, get out there and do more than just, right, become an expert in what they do type thing. You know what I mean? So that, like his question on what's your favorite movie or what movie don't you turn off or something. It's just a question. You know what I mean? So not just in your, your jabs or whatever like that, throw a question out at the end. Jab, jab, jab. I caught me a Pokemon. Anybody else catch a Pokemon today? And dude, just 100 freaking 100 comments, 100. Oh yeah, I caught me this rare. I don't even play the game. I don't even have it on my phone. But it was a matter of just getting people to start commenting and start feeling it's okay to say, oh, it's this or that, or hey, I thought like somebody just commented like, man, I wish you guys, I wish I had an awesome family like that. Or if I start doing one of your guys' programs, will that give me a cool family? And I said, it won't hurt. I said it couldn't hurt. That's what I told him. It couldn't hurt you. So. Just again, going on what he was saying about jabbing and what Gary's talking about, stop strategizing and just do. Just post. Like right now, if I was just to post a picture of all of us sitting on here, look at this, take a picture right now. Okay, and I'm just going to post that to my Facebook here in just a second. And dude, I'll get 30, 40 likes. Just hanging out with the guys. You guys got a group of guys that you hang out with? Question.
Yep.
That's it.
Well, and it's so simple too because like it gets away from the overthinking and the pressure because like that status I did yesterday about what's a movie that always comes on that no matter what you watch. Every single person that commented on there, I can go in and be like, oh, Back to the Future? I love freaking Back to the Future. Which one's your favorite one out of the
Exactly.
three?
Question.
Boom. And then you just talk and it brings down that wall. Like, Felipe, what did you put as your movie on there?
My movie was Overboard.
Okay, yep. Goldie Hawn in her prime, like, right? If you were not my friend Felipe the coach, if you're just Felipe, this dude on Facebook, I'd be like, yeah, dude, like, do you also like what was that movie she was like the football coach? What was that called?
Wildcats.
Yeah. I'm like, have you seen Wildcats? Like, that's a freaking good movie too.
That's a great movie.
Goldie Hawn, and we'd start chatting and
and that's what Joel Freeman was saying is don't bring up fitness at all.
Nope.
We don't bring it up whatsoever. Now we're just communicating. Now we're lowering those walls down, and now they're talking to us like a person.
Because what happens is Felipe and I start talking about Goldie Hawn movies in the 80s, which is a ridiculous subject and random, but hey, we both like Goldie Hawn maybe. Guess what? He goes, we get done talking at the end of the day, and he's like, hey, that Cam guy's pretty cool. I never really talked to him ever, but I mean, awesome. Guess what happens?
Boom, you throw a right hook out.
Exactly. Next day, I'm like, hey, guys, like today, lower body group is doing awesome. My fitness group is awesome. I have plenty of room to help more people. Felipe goes, I talked to this guy last night. He seemed pretty chill. I'm going to message him. I've gained a little bit of weight the last few years. Maybe he can help me out. Boom. I don't even have to invite him or talk to him because we built a relationship outside of fitness to where he feels comfortable to come ask me about what I just posted about. Dude, what's that fitness thing you're talking about? I need help. I'm overweight, dude. Hey, yeah. And then you just
Right. It may not come tomorrow. It may come 6 months down the road.
Exactly.
But again, this is what the business we're in. You're building a business. If you give up after 6 months, come on, dude, you shouldn't even be here. That's just the truth of it right there. You're building a business. You should be sitting here for at least, like Amy Silverman said, 2 calls again, 3 years before you could even think about, okay, maybe this isn't going somewhere. So if you ain't got 3 years to invest in your business, this probably ain't it for you. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yep, and it's time's going to go by anyway, so you might as well invest in something that's going to build you a awesome future that you can enjoy.
And what's the worst going to happen? You're going to get in shape.
Exactly.
Boom, guns.
And you never have to wear clothes. I mean, how cool is that for a job? Little girls think your daddy's talking to a naked man on social media, and that's what happens. So, yeah, that's right. I'll never forget that. That's going to be in my memoir when I write it someday.
It's going to be on the National Wake Up Call one day, guys. I tell you.
Yeah, Zoe, shush. That's my daughter right there. But at least I can tell her to shut up and lock her in a room, and I don't get arrested. You better watch out. I'm gonna lock you up. I can't get arrested for that. As long as I throw a biscuit in there, I can't get in trouble.
You probably can these days.
That's probably true. Damn
Say
it.
hi to all these guys. Say hi.
Hello.
Hello. Does
That's
everyone
my
have,
baby.
Mike, do you have kids too?
Yep. Yeah, one.
Man, I guess I'm the outlier here. Oh well. Leverage it for your brand because people love children. Did you guys have any questions or anything you want to talk about? I mean, open floor, like I said, it's no rules. If you're like, hey, I've been struggling with this, or how do you do this, or what are you guys doing?
Well, how long has these guys been coaching?
Good question.
Ben, how about for you, man?
Yeah, hi. I'm not a super aggressive coach. My wife, that's kind of her thing. And then I'm a partner at an engineering firm, so I don't have a ton of free time on the side. I basically just I've had a couple people underneath me, and then I had a couple of my buddies who've gotten married. I kind of give them programs. Yeah, mommy is home. Kind of just help my friends out as I can. So that's kind of my thing. I'm not an aggressive, go out there and invite like the 3 Vitals say you're supposed to do. I just mostly just try to hope people follow by my example. So I post fun workouts and lots of fun recipes and things like that because I like cooking a lot. And then I kind of want to be there for my wife, who is she just came home. She's over there somewhere. Just trying to be here to help her with some of the technical stuff, the businessy stuff, and also just in case she has some guys in her group that need some more of a muscle-y build-up kind of a group. That's my thing.
Oh, that's really cool.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Cameron. Yeah, that guy's awesome.
Oh, good. At least she said awesome and not something else.
Yeah, so that's my story.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's really cool, and I like to. Another thing that Beachbody is so awesome about is you don't have to make this full time if you don't want to. It can be on the side, and that's cool because there's no. I mean, you can put pressure on yourself. I know. I guess if you want to hit goals, get to diamond and quit your job, all that stuff. But if you do like what you're doing and stuff,
Well, yeah. See, that's the thing is I absolutely love my job. So it's
exactly.
Even if I was a 15-star diamond coach in the Millionaire Club, I'd still be doing my other job 60 hours a week just because I really like it.
Which is awesome. And
that is cool. Doing something you love, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yep. So I will always be one of those hobby coaches, but it's a very good thing to be a hobby, to get healthy and have other people get healthy because of it. So
right, but mainly, I mean, you're definitely supporting your wife. Her seeing you on this call right here could push her to be on her team calls.
She was very surprised.
Hey, that's awesome, man. I mean, we need more guys coming together, whether they're hobby coaches or full-time coaches, because like when Felipe and I were at Summit, there is guys that are successful, but there are guys that are doing it, but we need more of us coming together and like, hey, you guys got this, whether it's hobby or full-time. Like, you can definitely get in shape. You can help people. You can help your wife out, whatever it is you want to do, because
my wife's main coach, Meredith Ganau, she's she's a elite coach, 5-star diamond, something like that. And I might be the only guy on her team that I know of. So
yeah,
Yep, it's very far and in between. That's why we have these calls and why they're so
Yeah.
important, because it's very, it's intimidating, being surrounded by 25,000 women in spandex.
Well, intimidating, but awesome. It's a pretty good job to have, I'd say.
Yeah.
And Mike,
it
I
got
think,
its perks.
yeah. And Mike, you signed up like right around Summit or right before, I think, when Myra was introducing us, right?
No, I actually signed up back in March
Oh, wow. Okay.
with Heather Guthrie.
Oh, okay. That's right. That's right. Okay. I remember now. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just started getting active back into it. I mean, I started off, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was like one of those billboards for Beachbody, starting
Right.
off, and I mean, then I stopped working out for like a month, felt like shit, and I got back into it.
And
Yeah.
are you looking to go more than just hobby, or are you trying to build a business?
I've always wanted to advance the business. I want to get as far as I can.
That's good.
I
Well, I mean,
mean,
you're definitely taking the right steps for sure.
okay. I mean, I've had issues too with my work, my day job. I work at Boeing, and I'm a mechanic, and I was first shift, and then they keep flip-flopping me between first and second. Now I'm on second, so I miss like all the team calls
Energy is
throughout the
kicking in
week.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just missing a whole bunch of stuff.
You need to start working out.
Yeah. And
Sorry.
what's cool for both Ben and Mike, well, all of us too, is Ben can take these calls and help his wife out with her business and stuff, because she wants to be growing it, even though he's a hobby coach, which is perfectly awesome. And then Mike can take from the call and build it into his own business. So it's a win-win, and then you also get to hang out with other dudes and talk about that stuff and support our own workout
Hear what we're
stuff.
struggling with. We're struggling with stuff too. So
I think
it's like, oh, that's Cameron. He's so awesome. But Cameron's like, yeah, but man, I struggling with this. And it's like, oh man, he's human too,
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. You nailed it right there. Is even all the way up to Melanie Mitro and Amy at the top. People say the same thing, like, oh, they're top coaches, they're millionaire club. It must be so nice and so easy. Like, they get sick, they have days when they don't feel good, when their back hurts, when they're getting no's, where they're like, oh man. Like, we all have those days, whether we're a coach or you're a 15-star millionaire. So I think that people think that like once you get more successful that like you're perfect and nothing goes wrong, and it's like, no, like we all have like, okay, my biggest struggle, and it's hard to deal with, because like I want to help everyone out, and I haven't found the niche, and it's the solution is just to get more coaches, but it's like how to get your own coaches who want to work the business to actually work the business and put in the effort, instead of it's hard, I give up after a week, or 5 people told me no and I'm done. Like that's my biggest struggle. It could be like Drew signs up as a coach with me, and he's like, dude, I want to get the diamond. I want to quit my job. I want to help all these people. I'm like, yes, dude. And then for the first week, he kills his workout. He's posting all the time. He's inviting. And then somebody goes, oh, Drew, Beachbody's stupid. And he's like, oh, hey, dude, I quit. I can't do this. I'm like, what the crap? Like, that's what like my struggle is trying to get people who say they want to work the business to actually work the business longer than a month or 2 months or 3 months or whatever, which is hard. It's hard to find those people. It's hard to keep them on track when they say they want to do it. So that's one of my biggest struggles, is get my own team to be successful. Because like I always say, I could be standing up on the stage at Summit, which is great. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I want to have like 15 of my coaches right there next to me. Like, look at what we did. I don't want to be there alone, because that's not the point,
Right. No, definitely. That's definitely not the point. The point is being there with all of our friends and being there with our, guys and stuff like that, and people are like, I've been doing this since May, or I've been doing this since March, or however. Dude, we're only a year in ourselves. You ain't far behind. You're, just stick with it. It's consistency. It's patience. That's Gary Vee's favorite word, patience. He said in that call or the Beachbody Summit, if you guys haven't watched that, it's pretty good. I mean, we lived it. We got to sit there through it, but I went back and listened to it again because he just posted it on his YouTube 2 or 3 days ago. And he said, if you take anything at all from this call, Cam's hit it on the head. We have to get people's attention. And Cam's lip singing is him getting people's attention. It doesn't matter what it is that you're doing. Just you got to find a way to grab people's attention. You know, when we did that parody for Beachbody, we got close to 900 views on YouTube. That's an attention grabber. That's what you have to do first. Your product can, you know, if your product sucks or whatever, that's one thing. But that's what he said. He said you can have the greatest product in the world, but if you don't have people's attention, you'll never sell it. Watch the video. It's really good.
Yep. It's a good one. And like Kevin posted in the group, it's awesome that I think, and see, that's the cool thing, even going back to like Amy and Kevin and like the dudes group and stuff like that, is people see your stuff. Like if the dudes group was dead, which it was a couple months ago, just crickets, you know, Kevin knows it's crickets, you know, he's busy, but he sees no one posting there. Well, guess what? We all start posting our accountability, our workout pics, funny pics of Rain O'Dell, you know, which is awesome. It looks amazing. He sees that. He's like, okay, dudes they're trying, man. They're putting in that effort, you know, like they're seeing it. And like, so he posted his own thing, which I thought was cool, about how he's got some projects he wants to work on, and he's going to buckle down for a few years and work his ass off, and wherever it takes him, it takes him, but he's going to put in the work for years. He didn't say for 3 weeks or 3 months. He said for 3 years and see where it gets him. And that's
what that decision that me and Cam made at Summit, that we are going to get this group off the ground again. He started seeing these posts again, and now it's lit a fire.
Yep.
It's lit a fire in that guy. And that's what I was telling Ben. Ben, just by being on this call today, you can light a fire in your wife. She can see that, oh, he's showing up for team calls and he's watching videos or whatever like that. That may motivate her. You know what I mean? That's a way to help her. So,
yep.
That's I really love to help her. I like to film videos. It's fun. I like seeing myself up there too.
Yeah.
And I know I've bought my ticket for Summit already. It's gonna be my first year going to Summit.
We're all gonna meet up there, man.
Yeah, she couldn't go this year because we had like a 6-week-old baby at the time. So
I had my free ticket too.
yeah, and Megan, she earned her and everything. So, but
that blows.
But we're super excited about New Orleans, and I want to go and just experience it all. And you know, said if I ever become a diamond, I'll be happy with it. But I just want to be supportive, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Well,
dude, I think Kevin is only a diamond.
I was just gonna say that. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Like he's like a diamond or a 1-star because Amy built him that. But
exactly. That's it.
He loves the pictures, the videos, the training. He's not actively working the business per se. He's doing all the stuff he enjoys, and then promotes his wife, like Amy, because that's her, and he's doing his own thing. So that could be, dude.
I would run it. I'm total a junkie for all the Beachbody programs. I mean, I've done so many of them now that I can't wait for Core to Force come out. I'm super excited about that one. I think that one's going to be an easy one to sell too, because I think it's just going to be like all your like tough guy friends are like, oh, it's like you're training for a fight. It's going to be so great.
Well, check this out. This is how it's a combo jab hook that I threw out today, but we just went live cooking frickin' eggs. No real talk. We're just like, we're cooking eggs and talking. Well, a girl who is awesome, actually. I think she's going to be a coach, but she's overweight, but she's doing a half marathon in a month, and she's posting her running accountability. And I ran this summer at a local race in my hometown, and I was coming back on the course, and her head was dropped down, and she looked like she's struggling. I pulled out my headphones and ran across the street. Was like, "Go, Betsy, go!" Like, you got it. And her face perked up, and she freaking ran and got a PR, and it was like super cool. Well, she was on the video this morning, and I was like, "So there's no real subject matter, just kind of cooking and talking. What's going on? What have you guys done today?" And she commented like, "Hey guys, what's up?" It's like, "I just got done doing an MMA class." And I was like, "Oh, really? Cool. What kind of MMA?" And she told me, and I was like, "Well, you're going to be excited. I'm stoked. I'm going to start doing MMA style workouts in a couple months when a new program gets launched coming November." Well, guess what? Video ended. She messaged me like, "Oh, what's this MMA program? I love doing my classes. Maybe I can expand on it." Oh, interesting. So just like a little jab hook from my live video right there. But yeah, I'm stoked for that workout too. I think it'll appeal to a lot of guys too, because even if you think you're tough or you're not tough, like if you're punching shadow boxing and doing that in your mind, you're like freaking Rocky Balboa or something, which we all pretend we are at one point or another. So I think guys will, and it's a good workout. So I think guys will really like that workout for sure.
Yeah, I'm down in San Diego. Our Super Saturday next month. Joel and the Jericho are going to be here doing a sample workout. So that's going to be pretty cool.
Nice. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Did you guys have anything that like maybe you wanted any questions like on? I mean, it could be workout wise, it could be business wise that maybe you're thinking because like these calls too, it could just be talking, but sometimes people
Fantasy football wise, you guys got any questions on who you're
I've
starting?
been
this week?
waiting all week to ask this question, so go for it. Talk about Bradford and the Vikings.
No, I do got a question. I got freaking 3 running backs. I got
Hey, ask the question.
I got Pittsburgh Steelers running back. What's his name? Shady McCoy and who's the third one? The guy for Langford for Chicago.
Okay.
I need to know who I should be starting.
Who's Pittsburgh playing?
Pittsburgh's got Washington, I think.
Start D'Angelo, yeah, because start him because he was great when Le'Veon Bell was out last year. So that's what I would say.
That's what they're saying. They're saying that he had like almost 5 yards to carry after Bell went out, and then ended up with like a lot of touchdowns too.
That's what I was gonna go with because he's got a chip on his shoulder to prove a point. So that's what I was gonna go with.
But I also have a flex option too. I mean, I'm really excited about who I have on my team, first of all. And it's really made this very hard for me. Oh, I got Ezekiel Elliott's my other running back.
Ooh, I think he's gonna have a good year.
Yeah, he's starting for me already. So my receivers, I got Deshaun Jackson and Des Bryant. But I also have Ashton Jeffrey. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So
You got some good players,
dude,
man.
you should see my whole team, dude. I got Roethlisberger and Dak Prescott are my quarterbacks.
Nice.
Because I think Prescott could just blow up.
Yeah.
He's
got some playmakers around him with Elliott and Bryant and Witten still playing. So, I mean, he's got a shot to do some damage for sure.
Yeah. And then my receivers, Deshaun Jackson, Des Bryant, Ashton Jeffrey, and then my bench player is Will Fuller, the rookie out of Houston. I just like that guy a lot too.
Nice. That's awesome.
So I'm really struggling on who I should be starting here.
I'm going with what Ben said. Pittsburgh running back. I think that's the way to go.
Right, but what about my flex?
I don't. You didn't ask that in the first question, so I just gave.
All right. Well, my flex, I got Sean McCoy, I got Langford, I got Ashton Jeffrey.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not as confident in that.
I don't trust Chicago guys, so I would say McCoy for now, but who knows?
I'll let him take that. Yeah.
Right. They said that Buffalo is more of a run first team. So
yeah.
But that's the way I have my roster set as it is. I have McCoy as my flex.
I think you'll be pretty successful.
Any other questions? I think that's I just set my roster. I think we're good with that.
You're welcome. Drew or Mike, do you guys have any questions about anything or anything you want to say? Add on anything?
I don't think so right now.
Right.
I'm good for now.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have to. Like I always talk on my team calls, like you don't have to say anything you don't want. It's just half of it is, 90% of it just showing up and hearing because you never know.
We like to run this like Gary Vee does. He basically does his little points, and then it's Q&A. So if you have some Q&A, that's where we're going to finish the calls out with.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. We're going to run the dudes calls like Gary Vee. We're going to get some bullet points of info and then open up for question and answer. And with that being, I'm not your coach, like I'm not dude's leader. Just throughout the week, like still post our accountability and all that. But if something comes up, like I really want to talk that more so than just a general question. Like I really want to talk about how to hit Success Club on a regular basis that you can't really answer in a just text or whatever. We could talk about that on the call or whatever to bring it up. So throughout the week, we'll figure out some bullet points and we can all gather together. And I'm like, what do you guys want to talk about? And we'll bring it up on the the dude's call, but I think this is the biggest one we've ever had. So, I mean, that's freaking awesome. 5 of us.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get Kevin on here one of these times.
I have a feeling probably soon.
I do too, just because again, if you watch the team Set Your Soul on Fire call last Thursday, he actually got around on the camera.
Yep.
And he was like, dude, I'm telling you, he's got this fire now, and he's on the camera, and he's sitting there talking, and he's like, you guys have got to watch Gary, and Gary, I'm telling you guys, Gary makes a big difference. Somebody posted on their Facebook page, name one person that has really impacted your 2016. Gary Vaynerchuk.
Yep.
That was my answer.
Yep. And Amy nailed it. 100% true. If you can't take constructive criticism, you don't like being told the truth, you're probably not going to like Gary Vaynerchuk. Like if you think that your shit don't stink and you're a perfect little person, you're not going to like him because he speaks the truth. But I think that's why I do like him because, it cuts to the core and it calls you out like, are you working hard enough? Well, if not, that's the reason why you're not successful. You're like, oh, shit.
Right.
Damn,
I don't have
Gary.
time is not an excuse.
Yeah, exactly. And like I always tell people too, and they come to me like, I have a solution to every excuse you try to throw out there. Like if you say you have kids, you can't work out. Well, guess what? I just did a dude's call with 4 guys that all have kids. And well, guess what? They seem to find the time to work out. So solution, next excuse, and it's like, if it's a priority to you, you'll find a way, sometimes it's hard, but you can definitely find a way for everything. So that's all my wisdom I got. I put on a shirt for you guys, so you're welcome. Even though
thank you. Make sure we all say thank you for that.
Yeah, appreciate it. I'm actually, what's funny is I came down the stairs before I started the Zoom. I don't know why I have a shirt on, honestly. And I was like, oh man, I'm going to do dude's call and I have a shirt on. I wonder if anyone's going to notice. And I did. So thanks. I dressed up for the call. But it is recorded. So what I've been doing is posting these on YouTube too, because Dropbox has been acting funky lately. So I just upload them to YouTube and then post on the team page. So if you have, and it's a good thing too, if you have guys, I guess you could send the dude's call to a girl, but it would be probably better for a guy to get it. But he'd be like, oh, like what's coaching? What's it all about? Well, once a week I get to hang out with some guys all across the country. Like, check it out. And they can listen to the call and hear it, so it's open to the public. So take advantage of that. But I don't have anything else. But keep up. Like, you guys are all doing an awesome job. Like I was saying earlier, I see your posts. I see your workout posts. Posting consistently, like we're talking about, just jabbing random stuff, asking people questions on your statuses and just talking to people. Keep it up, and if you're struggling, don't hesitate to reach out. As guys, we're kind of stubborn sometimes, and it feels weird to ask Drew for workout advice maybe, or meal prep advice, or business advice, because I'm a guy and he's a guy and he might think I'm a loser or whatever. But I don't think anybody in this group would be that way of like, oh, Cam, you need to know how to do a bench press, you freaking loser. Like, I'm like, hey, yeah, what do you need help with? So don't hesitate to ask or post in the group, because there's a lot of awesome guys. So keep up the accountability on your own pages. In the dudes group, keep blowing up the fire in there. I love seeing all the posts in there. And thanks for hopping on. And until next time, have a great evening, gentlemen.
Later, guys.